So the next one is, if your child comes to you now and say, "Mommy, there's something I noticed. So anytime I come to you to complain about something, you don't give me listening ears. You usually say, please get out of my sight. You don't even want to listen to me at all, my own side of the story. If anything happens between me and my sibling. But if my brother comes to you, you give him attention, you listen to him, and you make him feel very comfortable around you. How will you handle such a question?"
Yeah, that question is, the parents are making mistake. Even though your child is doing what you do not like, you give the child audience. You do not say because he's not doing well at school, he's a lazy child, because of that you don't listen to the child. No, you're only causing more problems to the child, because most times what leads to such a thing is the attitude of the child, the behavior, the way he has behaved in the past. Even when he has changed, most parents don't used to believe that they have changed. So you, the child, you first of all ask yourself, have I really made correction of what you've been telling me? Because you know the truth why they are knocking you off. Everybody knows the truth. Don't pretend about it. My parents don't love you. No. Why do they don't love you? Why do they not give you listening ear? What is it that your brother is doing that they give him listening ear? Why don't you try that to help you out? So for me, both sides are at fault. You, the child, make correction. The parents try and correct yourself so that you don't have a child that will be withdrawn from you or withdrawn from the society. Thank you.
Okay, if for example now, I've heard people said severally that growing up as a child, I never saw my parents had an argument, they never quarreled in our presence. But if for example now, indoors, maybe as a parent you're having an issue with your husband indoors, he's always maybe bullying you, you're always having quarrels, as you don't come to agreement on a lot of things, and your child is seeing a couple that are living well, are doing everything well, everything is going well, is it okay as a mother to call your child and say, this your papa, not be as the son, not be so a bill, now for na parent they pretend, you know what they do me for inside house when me and they inside alone? Is it advisable to bring your children into the picture and let them know what is going on indoors, to know who their father, who their mother really is when no one is watching?
The truth is that I don't expect the woman to do that or the man to do that. They have been protecting the children's mental health by doing that indoors. So what I expect from them is that, my dear, the life is not rosy. Everything is not beautiful like you see it. Those couples you see, they have their misunderstanding. They have a way of settling. It brings us an issue that usually causes himself and the wife, or the wife and the husband issue. You don't say that it's us, so that the children don't come to hate either of you. You explain it, that look at what some persons are doing, it is not good, even though their children are not even aware, but these are their characters. Now you are not saying it's you, you're only just acting the child. Then when the child is quite really matured, it's an adult, you can see that he can take things, he can address things by his own, he has his own way, he takes decisions rightly, you can now open up to the child. You see those advice I've been advising you, it is me and your father, it is me and your wife, not when they're still cradles, teenagers, Gen Zs, or in their 20s. No, you don't do that. You wait till when they are well matured before you can open up to them.
Finally, there's something I would really want you to address. I've seen situations whereby the first child in the family, maybe the child is even a teenager, you see the child taking the responsibility of the mother and the father in the sense of taking care of our siblings. Sometimes you see the child doing everything that the mother is supposed to do and some of the things the father is supposed to do. Then you hear things like, it's to make the child very strong, it's to make the child, should be able to withstand challenges. But I feel like they are taking away the childhood experience that the person is supposed to have as a child. So what do you have to say about it? Is it really okay?
Well, I'm a victim of that. It is more or less our culture. We see the eldest child as the band carrier. It keeps the flag flying. And why they do that is that not that they don't like you, the child. They want your siblings coming behind to imitate you and live a better life. So sometimes they don't even know when they turn off their burdens, their responsibilities to you. They really don't want to give you their responsibility. That is the truth. But because they want you to be firm, to be resilient, to be strong, to be able to pull the crowd behind you along as you're going, that's why they do that. They want you to be a role model to your siblings. It's not like they really don't want you to have a childhood life, but they feel that if they can mold you, your molding will help to mold the other children. They want to be like you, because we all do what we see, not just what we hear. So that's what you see. A child of 12 has a brother of 10, has a sister of 8, and when he was 8, he was doing those things, washing the plate, sweeping the house. But the parents will keep telling this eldest one, Post if they answer, you know, see your small sister, no, if you do am, then you were 8 and you were doing that. That's where they are making the mistake. And it's not now your duty to say as a senior, well, you can't go and sweep. When I was at your age, I was already sweeping. And it's done to the mother that is true. I'm only just suppressing this. Not that they hate you. It's just leadership that they're trying to create in their own ways.
But when can you say this is too much? It has crossed, as in, it is beyond what is expected